Over the past 30 years, the Krammerterhof has become a symbol of what permaculture can achieve. It demonstrates well how the community can be fed without degrading the land, whilst the farmer makes a decent living. 40 years ago, long before the word permaculture was coined, Sepp Holzer started to build his dream, a commercially viable, ecologically sound farm. Today, he has one of the biggest working permaculture businesses in Europe. He has transformed his fir tree desert into a farm producing a healthy surplus of food for the community, water and energy for the farm, and an environment that sustains animals, plants and the soil. Sepp Holzer has learnt everything simply by observing nature. His experience is the only source of knowledge he trusts. Even as a child, Holzer secretly made small gardens and observed nature at work. He discovered the bigger the variety of plants, the fewer parasites there are, and the more stable the system. He applied this understanding on the Krammerterhof by grouping all the plants into what he called plant families. This colourful chaos has a purpose. In a plant family, the plants provide each other with the support they need. Humidity, oxygen and nutrients. What's extracted by one plant is taken in by another. That's how Farmer Holzer saves himself a lot of work. The plants fertilize and provide moisture for each other. If you have the proper vegetation, it doesn't matter whether it's fruit trees or vegetables, you can see that the plants regulate themselves wonderfully. You need plants with deep, middle and flat roots. Deep-rooted plants bring up humidity and nutrients from 3 to 4 meters depth and sweat it out on top. They give shade to the ones with flat roots, so they won't dry out. That's the exchange. One plant helps the other. You don't need to worry about it being too dry or too wet if you work with the earth properly. You have to listen and observe. That's the most important thing.
Das ist das Wichtigste, das Allerwichtigste.
Water gives life, and Holzer decided to buy all the wells on the nearby land. Over the 30 years of his custodianship, he has put the water to good use. He has established more than 70 ponds and water gardens, with a surface area of more than 3 hectares. The climate up here is strongly influenced by the ponds. The sun reflects off the water surface onto the hillside. A unique microclimate is created. The heat trap is turned on again. The raised beds also have their own microclimate. They are designed to keep the prevailing wind off the crops, therefore retaining warmth and humidity. Holzer plants old, resilient potato varieties. The seeds are very hard to find. He also grows new crossbred potatoes with exotic colours. Farmers are starting to understand that the time has come to rethink their practices. They queue for Holzer's advice on the best way to convert to the permaculture method. Sepp Holzer has a great sympathy for these farmers. He wants to help them get back to working with nature. Create natural cycles, then nature will work for you. Every plant, every animal. Observe the processes, then you won't need big areas of land. You don't need 100 hectares. With much less, you can live a good life as a farmer. Cooperate with nature. Don't confront it.